Oh, we've already started. This went live already? Let's see if I can share this. Hey guys, everybody be cool. Let's see if I can share this. Maybe not. Maybe not. Why are my computers so slow? Come on. Hey guys, hold on. I gotta share the video. I can't see you guys right now. Everybody chill. I'll be there in a sec. Everything seems really slow right now. I'm not sure what the deal is, but you know how it works. Good. Internet goes in and out at the what the hell is going on with all this stuff? Am I really, why is this so slow? So, all right. Well, I don't see how I'm gonna share on Facebook if it's this slow. So I wonder if they create. Oh, jeez. Hey Gingy, what's up, beautiful? Hey memes, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Ooh, I look all sweaty. Is this what you guys see? Well, I'm not that sweaty, I'm glowing. Hey Beagle, how have you been? Let's lose this screen because that's gonna cause problems. One sec, my computer's just catching up. What's up, guys? Is everyone having a beautiful day? I'm just gonna give you a quick update right now, and then I'm gonna come back in about half an hour at the library. And when I'm at the library, I'll do some readings. There are 3 people that are waiting for readings. Like, you know, I still haven't done Casey's reading, and she paid like last week. And Jay, you guys know TJ, right? TJ, every month we do a reading. So we have Casey's reading and TJ's reading will be in about, you know, an hour or so when I get to the library. And there's someone else who paid some money and kind of wants her thing. She's in the comments section. I'll find it. She put her information in there, so I'll be able to find it. And I'll do them. I'll do those 3 readings when I get to the library shortly. And that's about it. So that's what's going on with that. And then we'll sit and have readings with everybody. Beagle, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing beautiful. It's great to see you. I'm having you know, you really have to listen to the advice of strangers sometimes, you know, listen to the angels around you. I've been receiving a lot of good advice, and I've been receiving a lot of advice that's really calming me down, just working. I wish, man. You know, Beagle, you guys know I'm kind of a creature of routine, and my routine is all messed up right now. But whatever, that routine, that's a understatement. My life is messed up. I'm staying in a hostel right now, and I can only stay there for another week, so I got to fix it, figure out how it works. Or I got to figure out some place to go for the end of next week. Indeed, you probably do need a vacation. All right, so here's the update on the GoFundMe, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about the astrology and stuff to watch out for. And I'm going to talk with my mouth open. So, can't really. Hey, Charles, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, yeah, Jeesh. And if Jeesh is in the background, Jeesh is probably working right now. I'll go see if I can delete you. When I'm at the library, I'll see if I can try it again. Well, here's what happened. I was in Toronto taking care of my parents, and I was constantly, I'm keep getting all these messages and comments. When are you coming back to Chicago? When are you coming back to Chicago? When are you coming back from Chicago? From you know who, right? I get messages. She's mad at me because I'm staying there for some reason. She thinks I could fly back and forth across the border nonstop, or go back and drive back and forth without a car. And during the COVID, right? I don't know what she was thinking. But she's pressuring me to come back, come back, come back. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And I'm like, what's the rush? You know, what's the rush? And then when I finally got here, when I finally arrived, the locks were changed the day before I arrived, and there was a restraining order on me. And I can't comment on that until after everything. And I'll tell you guys after everything, I'll tell you guys what happened afterwards. But so, you know, I arrived Friday and I have my suitcases and stuff, and it's thunderstorm, you know, just so happened there was a thunderstorm in Chicago. But I was lucky enough to find a hostel downtown. And the only reason I was able to stay in the hostel, was because I have Canadian ID. You can't stay in a Chicago hostel with Chicago ID. No, Shirley, seriously. I was, you know, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? I'm like, what's the rush? I'm taking care of my parents. What's the rush? She's coming back. Actually, she said she wanted to take a vacation. Oh, what the fudge? Are we still broadcasting? Because I'm not getting any information here, guys. Guys, are we still broadcasting? Guys, let me know if we're still broadcasting, because I'm not getting any information here on my computer. Hold up. I'm trying to monitor us. One sec. I can't tell if I'm online or not. One sec. One sec, guys. The internet's really weak where I'm sitting, but I can't really do anything else. Because I have to be plugged in. The PC, I don't take the PC with me to the hostel, right? I mean, the PC, I don't keep stuff in the hostel with me overnight because it's way too dangerous. It says we're still live. All right, let's go. Let me see if I can pull the studio up again so I can monitor you guys. One sec. All right, we're back. I think. If the video goes out, guys, you can see me fine. All right, guys, cool. I guess we're going to go in and out. This is why I don't want to do readings from here. I'll do the readings. Hey, man, Dag, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And so, yeah, I can't comment on anything, and I can't tell you anything until after everything. But that's what happened. Hey, JF. Hey, Linz. So that's what happened. And then I was given a restraining order. And the first page, right, page 1 of a divorce paper, what I thought was a divorce page. But I've been divorced, and I know you get, the divorce paper looks like this. You don't just get one piece of paper. And when I went to the lawyers, they said, this is not a divorce. This is not what a divorce paper looks like. It's fake, right? It's bullshit. So, but that's what's going on. And I really need your help. So yesterday, with your help, many of the Sunnysiders have donated via my GoFundMe or my PayPal. And yesterday I was able to retain a lawyer for what we have to do next week. Then I'm gonna have to hire another lawyer to go through something we have to go through after that, or I have to go through after that, which doesn't have anything to do with that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, thanks, man, Dad. And so that's what's going on. That's the gist. That's why there's a GoFundMe. And that's it. I'm not going to talk big. And surely that's what's going on. And so, yeah, for real, that's what's going on. So what can you do? So I'm stuck at the hostel till the end for another week and a half until I'm through this. And yeah, I can't really comment on anything, Cheryl. And plus, she's watching right now. She's watching right now in the background. Plus, you know what, guys? I'd never say anything bad about my wife anyways. What kind of asshole walks around saying bad shit about his wife? Seriously. Regardless of what anyone else, what anyone says about their own wives or whatever you guys say about your own husbands or whatever you guys want to call yourselves, I don't bad talk my wife to other people. I would not do that. I love my wife. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. But like, the action is the action. Thanks, Christy. That's really sweet. Hey, Lynn. I don't know if I met her when Venus was retrograde. I know I met her when Mercury was retrograde. I came to Chicago when Mercury was retrograde, so I knew that was going to be a thing. But you got to roll through it. Thanks, JF. Well, it's great to see you, and you know. Long-time Sunnysiders here in the morning. It's great to see you. Guys, I love doing breakfast with Sonny. I just love it. And so I'm going to continue doing it. I'm on my computer right now, but no readings until I come back in an hour or so. But I'm going to keep doing the breakfast and the Sunny stuff from the phone that I've been doing in the last little while. You're right, Beagle. It'll work out. As of right now, everything's in the hands of my lawyers, and I'm doing whatever my lawyer says. Right? I was able to pay for the lawyers. So Mama and Papa Sunshine are paying for my hostel, and Mama and Papa Sunshine, so they're paying for my hostel. So they've got me, my place to stay is paid until next week. And then I'm on my own, right? Because I'm an adult, I'm on my own. And you guys paid for the first part of the lawyer anyways. And I paid for the second part. I paid for, not this, there are 3 stages I have to go through. Excuse me, and I paid for one of them. You guys helping me pay for another. And Mama and Papa Sunshine paid for the other thing. So it's expensive. But what do you do? But you're right, Beagle. It'll work out. And so that's the deal. Anyways, if you get an opportunity, please share the GoFundMe. I don't know that's gonna, anybody other than us is really gonna, you know. Thanks, Chrissy. I super appreciate it. I might do a fundraiser. See, the internet doesn't really work at the hostel. It goes in and out. Or I broadcast from my room. Well, there's 6 people in my room. There's 6 people in my room on the weekends, but during the week there's nobody there. So I broadcast, but the internet doesn't really work in my room, so I can't do that. And so it's why I'm hustling for different places to use your internet. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I super appreciate that. So that's what's going on with me. I super appreciate all of the support and encouragement. I know we'll make it through. I wish her absolutely the best of everything in this world. Next week we'll have fun. This week we're listening to lawyers, and that's all I can say. Next, Uranus is going to go retrograde, guys. So if you guys are feeling the effects of Uranus right now, which I am, you know, Uranus, sudden and unexpected cuckoo bananas, I'm definitely feeling Uranus right now. It's going to go retrograde. I'm having what's called an Anaheim sandwich, an Anaheim panini. I don't usually eat bread in the morning, but I'm doing a bunch of calories yesterday and today. One of the guys at the hostel, I've been helping. The guys at the hostel have been really, really nice. They're all there for me. Management has been taking care of me. Some people have come in, like they've been like strangers, like random people have been harassing me. Like she's been sending random people to harass me, right? So like, and some people actually came into the hostel asking about me. And management's been really, 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 really good. This is the best hostel, best group of guys I could ever possibly hope to be associated with. And they're taking care of me. They're keeping me calm. They're saying, don't do this, stay close. And, you know, so I'm staying close to everything. And so I'm really I'm well taken care of right now. Thankfully, I ended up in a nice, safe environment. And if you're traveling through Chicago and you're looking for a hostel, I highly, highly, highly recommend the place I'm staying. I highly recommend it. Joel, the manager, is one of the nicest, smartest guys I've ever met. You got to check this guy out. This guy's got a holistic approach to everything. And by holistic, I don't mean new agey. I mean holistic, like legitimately holistic. To everything. Is really smart. It's really, really, really smart. And it's really impressive to listen to him talk about stuff. Like, he's a really cool guy. And he's been making sure everything is nice and calm. And I'm not the only one. He's got to watch out for the entire hostel, right? But they've got their, they got my back. And so, anyways. I was only eating half a sub. For some reason, hey Reap, for some reason, I couldn't get my bank card to work. I don't know what's going on, but my bank card's not working. So I don't know. So I've only been eating, like you see me eat here, right? Because I just got some money yesterday. So you see me eat here, but usually I'm just eating half a Subway sandwich a day and walking miles and miles and miles. I'm walking because I'm getting harassed, right? I could walk to the police station, which is like almost 45 minutes away. I go to another police station, which is an hour and a half away. I got to walk to the courthouse and back to ask some questions. And so I was getting really skinny. And one of the guys at the hostel, I came back from the lawyers yesterday, and when I got to the hostel, he had this monster burrito waiting for me. All right, he's like, hey, Sonny, I got a burrito for you. You want a burrito? And I'm like, no, you know what I'm like? I'm like, no, man, it's okay. Keep it. Take it for yourself. I'll be okay. And he's like, no, man, take it. No, man, take it. And so, and I said, no, it's okay. And then I said, no. And then I'm sitting down. I took a break in the lounge and I'm sitting down. And he goes and he brings it. He brings me a plate and he brings me this burrito and he brings me stuff. And he brings me a drink and everything. And I'm like, thanks, man. And the burrito was all meat, right? It was a real solid meat, homemade burrito from someplace in Chicago. And they're saying, Sonny, you're looking a little, they weren't saying I look sick or anything, but they're definitely looking out for me. And so I gave them some money for it, because we're all staying in a hostel, right? They don't have a lot of money. These guys don't have a lot of money. But they went out and spent some money to make sure that I could eat. This is a really nice thing to do. It is a really nice thing to do. I'll say it again. I'm staying in a hostel. You know, these people don't have a lot of money. And they saw what I was going through, and they saw what happened to me and everything. And they, you know, this one guy in particular went out and, you know, he bought me some food and brought it back. It was really nice of them. I really appreciate it. I tell you guys every day, you're gonna get there. Hey, Jazz, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'll tell you guys every day, it's you're not gonna make it to the finish line on your own. You get by every day through the kindness of strangers. There are wandering monsters in this world. There really are people who are out there to fuck you up. But at the same time, I'm telling you guys to keep your eyes open for angels on the road. Jazz, I'm gonna do tarot. Oh, crud. I'm gonna do the tarot when I get to the library. So in about an hour or so, an hour and a half, when I can really settle in, I'm gonna settle in for a while and do a bunch of readings. Because so in about an hour and a half or so, I'll be back. And I'll do tarot readings because I got to do some. I also have to do some astrology readings for like Casey and that. So I'll do that when I come back in an hour or so. So I'm not sure if I heard this saying from my dad or if I heard it from someone else, but the saying is, just go. You know, whatever you need, you'll find it on the road. Just do it. Just go. All the help you'll need. Everything you need, you'll find it on the road. Now, it's not entirely true. You can't just walk naked and blind into your path. You just can't walk mental like that. But, you know, so you have to be somewhat prepared. Hey, Mom, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Hope everything is super cool. Look, I'm eating today. So everything is good. Mom, I'm just telling everybody, one of the guys at the hostel went out and bought me a burrito. Like they went, and you know, because I haven't been eating, right? I've only been eating like a half a sub every day. And so one of the guys, when I got back yesterday, they said, you want a burrito? And I'm like, no, man, you know what I'm like, right? I'm like, no, you do it, you keep it, I'll be okay. But I lost so much weight and I'm under so much stress that, oh, thanks, Jazz. Oh, Jazz. Okay, Jazz, let me write this down. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a different computer. Hold on, Jazz, let me write it down. And so, one sec, guys. Let me get to my other thing here where I can take some notes. Or I'll totally forget because I don't have a pen. Oh, I guess I do have a pen. Here, one sec. Guys, give me one sec. Let me get to that page where you guys know what the deal is. I do the, I write it on the screen right now so you guys can find it. One sec. So, edit. One sec. Yeah, I'll read the cards this afternoon when I get to the library. Okay, let me just write Jazz and I'll get back to what I'm saying. So anyways, what happened was, oh, there's nobody on this screen. Well, I'll put everybody later, you'll see it. So what happened was, here's saved. Good, I'll find it. Good. So here's what happened. I just want to tell Mom the story. Hey, Shirley, what's up? So Mom, what happened was I was sitting there and I went, I got back from the lawyer yesterday and it was, and then, so the guy gives me, they went out and, they don't have any money at the hostel, right, Mom? These guys are in a hostel, they don't have no money. And he went and they got me this really big burrito. It was all meat, right? To get my body going again. Because they could see I'm tired and I'm stressed. And they see all the people that who is sending, right? They could see all the stuff that's going on with me. So I really appreciate it. Here's the saying. Everything you need, you're going to find on the road. But in tarot, Tarot begins his journey with his working tools. Well, in Freemasonry, we call them working tools. So I'm going to use the term working tools. Tarot starts with his satchel. So you don't go and start your journey without anything. It's not like if you're going to go jogging, you're not going to put shoes on. You know, if you're not going to, you know, you're going to need some of your gear for your journey. But on your journey, you will find help on your way. You have to have faith. You have to have faith in the world around you. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your journey. You have to travel with a pure heart. If you have a pure heart, if you know you're doing the right thing, the universe is going to help you. But you can't force it, right? Try not to force it. You'll meet lots of obstacles. I waited an entire week to hear back from different lawyers and, you know, a whole bunch never really responded, and some guys are fuckery and all this shit. But I finally ended up with the right guy, a good lawyer who they know everything I'm going through. Oh, thanks, guys. And so what's happening is you have to be pure in your heart. You don't have to be right. I think the biggest problems that happen with people in this world is there's a desire to be right. There's a desire to be validated, a desire to be seen in a particular way. There's a desire for that. And that desire sometimes is, for some people, is an overriding desire. And it overrides the desire to be honest, true, brave. Guys, honesty takes a lot of courage. It takes no courage to lie. It takes no courage to be deceitful. It takes no courage to screw around. It takes incredible amount of courage to be honest in this world, to remove the shields, to stand there and be beautiful for the world. All this stuff we talk about on the sunny side constantly, where we say, you know, we're not here to tell you what to do. We're just here to shine light on certain things, which is what we do here on the sunny side. But I'm telling you guys, it's, oh my goodness. Hey, Twinks, what's up? It's great to see you. We'll talk about the astrology in a sec. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. So I hope everything is working out with you. So guys, it takes no courage to hide behind a shield. It takes no courage to hang the phone up. It's a coward thing to do. It takes courage to walk with an open heart. It takes courage to walk with your heart to the sun. It takes courage to stare into the light and say, this is who I am. That's what courage is. If you can do that, your destiny will find you. You don't have to agree with anybody. You don't have to be right. You really don't have to be right. You just have to shine your light. But I'll say it. So here on the sunny side, you guys know who Twinkle is, right? So for you guys, you don't have to be right. So all this stuff that we talk about on the sunny side, and I make it sound so easy. It's just, hey man, just step out from behind your fears, step out from behind the stumbling blocks, step out from behind the what have you, and shine your light so your destiny can see you, so your destiny can find you. Guys, I've been saying that since day one, or maybe day two. Day one was Aiden's baby videos, right? But after that, that's the sunny side. You don't have to be right. You just have to be you and shine your light. That I'm asking you guys to do is by far and away the most difficult thing to do. Like, it's the most difficult thing to do is to step out from behind your shield. You know, the most difficult thing to do is continue that conversation with someone who's not listening, disagreeing, doesn't understand what you're talking about, can't communicate, you know? And so it's the most difficult thing is to work things out. It's easy to to do something. It's easy to be, to throw stones. It's easy to throw stones. What's hard to do is continue running the race. Look at Mama Sunshine there, 20 consecutive Boston marathons, man. She's got so many stories to tell you about what the races that she's run through and all the people that she's met and all of the stories. There's a big difference between, so I wrote about this in one of my meditations. There's lots of, it's your journey, for better or worse. And you listen to everybody, but it's your journey. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's so easy to stand on the side and throw stones at everybody. It's so easy to deflect. You ask someone a question, and the next thing you know, they're giving all this, all this bullshit noise. I'm hypersensitive to noise. I'm a psychic. I'm a professional psychic. I'm hypersensitive to noise. And all I hear is noise. and so, oh my God, man. All I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of love in this world. You just have to know where to look. And be beautiful and shine your light and be honest and be true and be courageous. Have the courage to be yourself. Have the courage to be beautiful. Have the courage. And also have the courage. All right, Shirley, see you later. Have the, 11/11, let's make our wish. Well, my 11/11 wish is easy. I wish for health for my parents. That's my wish. I wish for continued and extended good health and long lives for my parents. That's my wish. Twinks is right. At some point, you have to turn it over to the universe and have faith. Yeah, you don't really count on other people. It's not about counting on other people. It's about counting on yourself, and your abilities. You saving your money for a rainy day. You guys know I can't even imagine how many times I went to the bar when I was in Toronto. Like, zero. I think I went to the bar. I didn't go out once. I didn't go out anywhere. I stayed at stuff. It's not about asking for help either. It's about just being beautiful on your journey. And you will find angels. You won't find a lot of angels. I'm telling you, you're not going to find a lot of angels. There are not a lot of angels left in this world. Hey, Noodles. But you will find an angel. If you're in need, you will find it, Hey, Miss Heather, what's up? Well, it's not about finding a tribe. It's about being yourself. A tribe is, that's something different. But whatever. It's a singular entity. Actually, Miss Heather, I know she's being nice and encouraging, but that's the mentality, right? That's the overriding mentality, a sense of belonging, people looking for their tribe. No, you're not supposed to be looking for your tribe. You're not supposed to huddle with the masses, because I know there's a major philosophy out there about resonating with your tribe, so to speak. But I have a completely different philosophy, completely different. I believe, people believe there's security and strength in numbers, and they like the tribe mentality for safety and rapport and whatever. But I've been doing this a long time. I am way beyond any kind of concept of tribe. And I hope that you guys can appreciate that. My journey in life, and I used to read you the stories of the Ascended Masters. Not one Ascended Master belongs to a tribe. Not one. I left my tribes long time ago. And you guys cannot relate to some of the things going on. Anyways, whatever. So, but I believe when I'm judged at the pearly gates, yes, I believe Shirley's right. Your tribe is your own power. When I'm judged at the pearly gates, I'm going to be judged on me and my actions, not who I associate with. So that's the deal. My get it. Oh, Miss Heather, I know what you mean. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm using the tribe thing as an example. It has nothing. It's not you. I'm not saying anything negative about you. I'm using it as an example. And I'm really appreciate that you brought it up, because I wouldn't have brought it up. And it's one of those things that everybody talks about. Just like someone else, a regular SunnySider left a message about the parent thing I was talking about, how you're supposed to be there for your parent. These are that comment about the tribe. People have these ideas, you know, so it's, you guys bring them up and I address them, but I'm not knocking you guys. Well, you don't have to be, you know, you just got to be you. Not everybody's kind. You know. But anyways, I'm getting into the pearly gates, through the pearly gates, based on my actions, not the actions of those around me. So it's up to me, you know. Anyways, whatever. But I do understand, for the vast majority, for 99.9% of the world, remember that 99.9% of the world still leaves about, you know, a couple hundred, you know, million people, right? Yeah, Miss Heather, it wasn't. No, you just brought it up. Same with a lot. It's all cool. Cancer's still rock. So that's the deal. You have to. So that's the deal. So that's what's going on. That's the deal. You have to be strong for yourself. And I say it in all of my meditations. You have to be at peace with yourself and then with the world around you. Peace with yourself and then the world around you. And if you can do that, then you're doing okay. All right, everybody cool? Should we get on with the astrology a little bit? Man. So Uranus is about to go retrograde. So you should very much, and there are a lot of harsh emotional aspects in play right now. There's a lot. Well, let me pull the chart up. Let me pull the chart up. We'll talk about it, but no readings till like this afternoon, till I get back. Because this internet's going to cut out. This program is completely effed. My Kepler is not really working right now. It's a little effed. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the monitor. Oh man, I'm getting all these text messages. Guys, I'm just pulling up my monitor because I can't see them both. Okay, here we go. So, hey, KB's in the house. Yo, Karina, I hope you're having a super, super, super amazing day. These are carbs. Yeah, I'm eating bread. Yeah, and I have I have a big thing of juice in my bag as well. I am definitely, I am most definitely doing carbs right now. That's funny. Yeah, at least I am most definitely doing carbs. That's funny. Those carbs. Right now? Yes, I'm doing carbs. Okay. You gotta make me laugh. All right. Let's have a look at the clock. Well, you know what, guys? Yeah, okay, let me move on. They're definitely carbs. Let's put Aries on the ascendant to make it easy for everybody. Check it out. So, you guys are gonna have to follow my cursor on. Oh, maybe I'll scribble it out. So here's the situation. Now, Beagle. All right, twins, have a beautiful day. It's great to see you again. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for checking in. I super appreciate it. And if you need anything, let me know. If you ever need anything, twins, let me know. All right, now, the screen I'm using, this is not a regular screen. You guys know that, right? The screen we look at all the time is not the same one that other astrologers use. This one here on the sunny side, the one I use, is set up specifically with, I have a lot of midpoints on here. I have a bunch of midpoints, and I have Juno and part of Fortune and Lilith and Chiron and the Vortex. So you'll see a lot more on a sunny side astrology chart than if you went to your regular astrologer. But that also means that not all of these red triangles are the worst thing in the world, right? It's not all. That's what. So let me clarify that first thing. It's not as ominous as it looks on this particular one. And so these are the charts this is the screen I use for personal readings. And the charts that I give people for personal readings aren't solar fire charts. I give you full Kepler charts. And so, all right, here we go. So what's going on? Hey, we did a really cool thing last night. When I got back to the hostel, the manager was outside, and he's like, he points to the sky, right? Check this out. He points to the sky, and you can see a light. There were 2 lights in the sky. When he said, "You're an astrologer, what's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I guess it's Jupiter." And it was. You could see Jupiter and Saturn from Earth right now. It's really cool. You see, when the sun begins to set, you see how it's opposite? When the sun begins to set, here, I'll show you. Let's back it up an hour. Let's back it up. Watch this. I'll show you guys something neat. See, when the sun check this out. Oh man, I'm just sitting here doing this, and I'm thinking, Black Sheep bought me this computer, right? I just imagine if he heard what I'm going through right now, he would just laugh. You gotta see when you actually hear Black, he would just laugh at me. Oh, Sonny, you gotta know. Oh man, well, he's really smart though. So this is the horizon right here. That's the horizon. When the sun sets, see that? Venus is, I believe Venus is what's called the evening star right now on the horizon. This is east, this is west. When the sun sets in the west, if you look to the sky in the east, you will see Saturn and Jupiter in the sky. No, it's really, really neat. I could see it. I saw it from the street in Chicago. It was really cool. Hold on a sec. I'll pull you the other thing. I'll show you to you guys for real so you can really see what's going on. All right, let's see if I can do this for you guys. You guys know I always mess this up. So the last time I did it and we got it right is because I did it like well in advance. So this is what it's done. So here's the sky. All right, we'll put the, I like to use the ecliptic and the meridian to keep place in the sky because I get lost all the time. And then we'll do this. And then obviously you need the constellations. And obviously you don't need the art. We don't really need atmosphere. Why not? Landscape. All right, so here we go. So I like to switch this around so everybody be cool, don't freak out. I like to put the east over here. And it's right there. Do you guys see it? So this is the horizon if you look to the east. And you can see Jupiter and Saturn rising right here. Oh no, are we not connected anymore? Oh no, this is getting cool. Oh, bummer. All right, here we go, we're back. Check it out. Yeah, he showed it to me up in the sky. It was really neat. Give it a sec. My phone is glitching, so I guess you guys are glitching away as well. Oh, this seems to be working okay. Oh, not receiving enough information for video. Well, all right, well, what am I gonna do, man? Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we can do. And so, all right, just give it a second to come back, guys. Let it refresh. Let's do the thing. Oh, man. Hold on. Just as it's getting cool, just as it's getting interesting. It says we're connected and we're open. All right, maybe it's just my phone. Are you guys still there? Me too, Memes. My connection is jumping in and out as well. Oh man, Memes is talking dirty and Beagle's picking up on it. Oh, so we're catching up. There's a lag, but we're catching up. All right, here we go. So if you look, you can see Saturn. Now this time here, do you see the time over? You don't see the time over in the right because my picture's there. If I blow it up, you'll see that this is the time for 10. This is the picture in the sky for 10 o'clock at night. Right, 10 o'clock at night. Now we're gonna back it up an hour or so. All right, so now this is a setting sun. This is 9 o'clock in the evening. And, bummer. I really hope we all reconnect because this is kind of interesting. If we don't reconnect, I'll show you this guy a little later. Oh, crap. Hold up. Oh, bummer. All right, everybody be cool. We're all still. I'm glitching on my phone. Hopefully it clears up. But, oh, well, this monitor is okay. Okay, so here, now, everybody calm down. I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna rotate this so that we can look to the west. So when you look to the west, you can see that the sun is setting in the west. This big orange thing in the sky is the sun. The sun is setting in the west. Let's back it up another hour. And see, that's the sun up there, right? The sun, nice, happy, sun. And then Venus is behind the sun, right? Venus is in Virgo right now. And this, between Virgo and Leo, right? Venus is right here in the sky on sidereal astrology, right? Vedic astrology. Venus is there. And so Venus is the evening star, right? I think it's called the evening star. I might mess it up. I might have it backwards between the evening star and the morning star because I'm not an astronomer, but I think that's what it's called. I get it. So as we speed it up, let's move it forward minutes. You'll see that as the sun sets, Venus is going to follow the sun into the... Okay, let's still move this around a little so that you can see both. Okay, here we go. That's the ecliptic. So as the sun sets behind that tree, right? As the sun begins to set, as we inch it forward and the sun sets, nice and slow. Geez, Sonny, why don't you just do it in real time? I might have to. So as the sun sets over here on the right, in the west, you'll see over here on the left, Saturn. Let's turn off the lights. As the sun sets over here on the right, you'll see that Venus is going to follow the sun down, right? Venus is only, goes farthest from the sun, 2.5 signs, right? It's why adjacent signs often fall in love with each other. Because Venus doesn't travel far from the sun. All right, you guys see that? When Venus is in front of the sun, it's the morning star. When it's behind the sun, it's the evening star, unless I have it backwards. And so Venus only travels about 2.5 signs away from the sun, ever. That's why, like an Aries might date a Pisces, right? Because a Pisces might have their Venus in Aries, or an Aries might have their Venus in Pisces, but an Aries will never have his Venus in Libra, and Libra will never have their Venus in Aries. So that's how it works. Where Libra might have their Venus in Scorpio, I love Libras, and Sunny, Scorpios might have their Venus in Libra. I don't. My Libra's in my Venus is in Sagittarius. I've never dated a Sagittarius in my life, but I like them, and so I just never dated one. And so, anyways. So that's what's going on with these guys over here. Now on the other side, rising in the east, right? Left is east, right is west. You can see that as the sun sets, Saturn is rising. So it's Saturn, right? And the moon is way over there. Anybody know where the moon is right now? Any guesses on where the moon is right now? Well, the moon's entering Sagittarius. And you see the moon was in Scorpio right here, and the moon is now entering Sagittarius. You guys see that? I hope you see it. And so, I know as we push it through, a couple more minutes, keep pushing through. As the sun sets, okay, as the sun sets, come on, man. Well, these are sure slow-moving planets, but as the sun sets, Jupiter rises in the east. See that? Jupiter's rising in the east. Why is all of this important? Those are all good questions. Did you see it? So the sun to the right, Mercury, Venus, the moon is moving into Sagittarius, Saturn is cruising around. In Vedic astrology, it's in Capricorn, and Jupiter's back in it. Anyways, whatever. And so that's what this sky looks like. Now, when we go back here, to our astrology page, this is what it looks like. This is the east. This is the west, right? That's rising. This is descending. And that's the sun setting in the horizon down there. And that's Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto, but we didn't look at Pluto. Jupiter and Saturn rising in the east as the sun descends in the west. And these are the guys we're seeing on the horizon, you know, on the eastern side. Makes sense? You guys cool with this? Does this make sense to you guys? So, now, let's look at a couple of astrological things before we move on. You guys know what a full moon is. We talk about full moons all the time. You know, a full moon, your subconscious is on display. Your moon is on display. During a full moon, your moon is on display. Last week, the sun was right here and Saturn was on display at 9 degrees. When the sun was at 9 degrees and opposing Saturn, you had what's akin, similar to a full Saturn. It's not a, it's, you know, it's meaning all of the Saturn BS in your life, all of the restrictions, hard work, endurance, dedication, stick to it, was on full display. Now Saturn's retrograde, so you're going to see a lot of bullshit on display as well. But your Saturn, your efforts are on full display. Guys got that? We use terms like opposition, right? But I like to think of it in terms to help you guys relate. Instead of saying an opposition, we're going to say things like it's a full Saturn, it's a full moon, it's a full Jupiter, it's a full Venus. On full display, the sun, if you read William Lilly or classical astrology, or if you read classical Vedic astrology, they'll say the sun is casting its rays upon something. All right, enough. Well, what's coming up here this weekend, in the next couple of days, things are going to get really big because the sun is about to give us a full Jupiter. So whatever Jupiter is doing in your chart, and I tell you guys, you could surf any energy of the day if you want. If you want love in your chart, we could find it. You know, there's love everywhere. If you want to surf Venus, you can surf Venus. If you want to surf Mars, you can surf Mars. If you want to be argumentative and fighty, you could do that. If you want to do love, you can do that. You know, so you have choices in this life sometimes on how you want to approach what is presented to you, how you want to approach what's presented in front of you. So Jupiter is going to be on full display. Your optimism, your encouragement. But like Jupiter is actually in goof off mode right now. It's retrograde. When Kay was alive, she used to say, when she called it like goof off mode, right? And so, all right, Kay Shrinker, the famous financial astrologer, she used to say that. When I interviewed her, she'd say that, hey, Sonny, I think we're, anyways, whatever. Kay is like, well, we do it like this, we do it like this, we do it, because, you know, we're fun. I'm like, oh my God, you're fun, right? I'm like, it's really funny. All right, anyways. So that's what's going on. So now, Jupiter's not just enthusiasm, right? Jupiter's gonna accelerate things out of control. It's gonna amplify. Jupiter's gonna amplify everything. It's gonna make it bigger. So be very careful, because be very careful that you don't accidentally bump into things or bump into people, because there's a tremendous amount of carelessness right now. So be very careful about that. Okay, so first we have a full Jupiter that's coming up in the next couple of days. In addition to all of that, you already know Pluto's retrograde, Saturn's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde, Neptune's retrograde, Chiron's retrograde. The nodes are always retrograde, and soon to be joining the team, Uranus is retrograde. So you're going to go from, and it's retrograde in Taurus, no less. So does anybody realize, you know, yesterday I heard that Afghanistan fell. Doesn't that sudden and unexpected and weird and what's going on and rebellion, it screams. What's happening in Afghanistan screams some kind of Uranus restructuring happening right now. And that's what's going on. There's a massive amount of restructuring happening in the world right now. Massive. And there's a massive amount of, I'll say that again. There's a massive amount of restructuring in the world right now. And I would imagine in your personal lives, you guys are going through a massive amount of restructuring as well. So you got to roll with it. Now, we have revolutionary energy and change and blah, blah, and whatever. And so it's going to get crazy, man. This weekend is going to get crazy. But it's not just that. I always look at Uranus. I look at Uranus and Jupiter for weather, just to let you guys know. And so I expect there to be a lot of earthquakes this weekend, physical turmoil, upheaval, and that's Uranus in Taurus, and Jupiter in Aquarius is definitely going to continue the tornadoes that's happening. Now, that's what's coming up. It's going to be so for everybody, expect the unexpected, right? And it's not like the unexpected on anything crazy. It's the unexpected on what you're going through right now, right? It's what you're going through right now. Uranus is going to, just like Pluto, okay, just like Pluto is going over this, right? I think it's 23 to 25 degrees, or it might be 24 to 26, I can't remember. But just as Pluto is going over this little bit of terrain in your chart, so someone like Wing One has to really watch it, because Pluto is going back over in opposition to her sun, so she's gonna have to watch it. And so, and Pluto is coming back, right, to make an aspect to my sun, right? My sun's at 23 degrees. So just as that, Uranus is going to travel backwards for a couple of degrees here. So whatever you just walked through, this is the most important thing about the astrology. Whatever you just went through, right? Where's Mishala? Is Mishala here? Her name's not Mishala. Miss Sheila, I call her Mishala. That's important for her. Really important. She's been asking me for the longest time what's going on. Or some, for other ones, like, whatever you guys are going through, whatever unexpected behaviors that you've been going through in the last couple of months, whatever unexpected BS, you can expect it to happen again. You are not out of the BS. You are revisiting all of the BS. You're revisiting life and death, Pluto choices. You're revisiting Saturn themes. You're revisiting Jupiter themes. You're revisiting Neptune themes. You're definitely revisiting Chiron things. And we are about to revisit Uranus. How does this play out? Hey, Wolf Mother, imagine something like this. Imagine that, well, I'll say this. Uranus, so expect unexpected stuff to happen in the Middle East, right? To go over all of that stuff that they're doing, all of the Afghan stuff that I just found out about, expect them to redo that. If you just signed a lease, if you just unexpectedly had to move, you can expect some screwiness with that starting Sunday, or I would say starting as it applies, an applying aspect, and Uranus slows down. I would expect those themes. So for me, I was majorly, did I say a guy? No, Wing One is totally a woman. So Wing One's beautiful. And so all this stuff that I'm going through right now, although it seems like I have a very clear path, guys, this is really important for you guys. So, although it seems as if I have a very clear path, Uranus is gonna go retrograde, and I'm gonna have to go back and clean up all this bullshit as Uranus goes back to clean it up. And same with every one of you in these areas of your lives. So like if you've been getting the kids, so look at the COVID, you know, sudden and unexpected, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, we got to go back and clean it up. So what have we been doing? So I would expect like this entire half of the chart is retrograde. This entire half of the chart is being revisited right now. Every single one of you is revisiting themes, not necessarily from the deep past. These guys are going to revisit themes from the deep past, and these guys are not retrograde. Venus will go retrograde, but not yet. And we'll talk about it closer. You guys will remind me to talk about it. So these are immediate themes, right? And these guys hit trigger points for the deep past. These are long-term trends right here. And so all the nonsense you've been going through in the last couple of months, you can expect to go through it again with surprising results. And that's what's going on. That's the action. That is what's happening. Now, on a very immediate level, just to let you know, the moon is crossing Juno and the South Node. So you guys are going to have to rely on support from the past, right? Just saying, you're going to be nostalgic today. So what? Be nostalgic and have fun. And that's the action, guys. That's what it looks like in the sky. This is what it looks like in the sky, what we're going through. And this is the chart for what's happening. Everybody be careful. Everybody be cool, right? Be very cool. There's Geminis and Gemini risings. I'm a Gemini rising, just warning you guys. This bullshit is happening behind the scenes, so you're not going to know about it. Just like the bullshit happening to me is happening behind the scenes, and they tried to entrap me and blindside me. And so watch out for it. It's coming back. You're going to have to, the whole entire point of retrograde is to unfuck up the fuck ups. And that's what's going to happen. You know, but it's going to be sudden, unexpected, and you're going to be, what the fuck? But that's what's going to happen. You guys are going to unfuck all the shit that you've been going through for the last couple of months. So do it. So do it and have fun. It's not going to be as stressful as you think. It's really not. You just have to close your eyes and go through it. Is it going to be easy? Of course not. But at the same time, it's not that super difficult. Now, yeah, Crystal's right. It's renewal. Now, before we go on, before I quit and I go to the library and I set up to do the readings for you guys, I want to warn you guys about Venus in Libra. Venus rules Libra and Taurus, but there's a very big difference. Libra and Taurus is feminine, right? It's receptive. Venus in Taurus is feminine. It's receptive. It's a little bit lazy. Venus in Libra is very masculine and aggressive. So watch this. When Venus is in Taurus, it's extremely passive. Taurus sits in the field and receives and takes care of things and is strong and believes. And if you ever saw a Taurus and a Libra, they're both quiet. They have the potential to be quiet, but it's very different. Taurus is receptive and passive. Libra is very aggressive. And so it's a masculine sign, it's an aggressive sign. So you're not, but I'm telling you this because your idea of Venus in your head is Venus is love and beauty and blah. But Libra is not like that. Libra is going to make you dress the same. They're not like, oh, let's dress it. They're like going to make you do it. And Libra's always planning something. Libra's an aggressive sign. They go for it, you know? So be careful. Be careful. The planets change their energy depending on on what's going on. So although Venus rules Taurus and Venus rules Libra, I believe the concept of Venus that you have in your head is a little bit Taurus, a little bit Libra. You guys don't have a true interpretation of what Venus itself means. By itself, Venus all by itself. You might not entirely know what that means. And as such, you don't necessarily can understand what Venus in Aquarius means, or Venus in Cancer means, or Venus in Leo. Right? But we're talking about home signs right now, and the juxtaposition between masculine and feminine Venus energy. So be careful, right? Venus is not just receiving, although I talk about Venus in receiving on the horoscopes because you guys want to know if you're going to attract love or attract money, so I tell you. But if it was something else, like if I was doing this for something else, I would very much highlight the concept of rapport when it comes to Venus. Venus is rapport, and Venus in Libra is very aggressive. So watch out for it. Watch out for it. Just as there's an extremely positive side of Mars, there's an extremely hard side of Venus. And Venus in Libra will force a balance, right? So you got to be very careful. Right, it's a lot like Venus in Libra is a lot like the Justice card. Hey Sasha, what's up? Oh, thanks, Sash. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. I super appreciate that. So that's what's going on, guys. So that's what's going on. That's the sky. That's the astrological energy that's happening, and that's my little caution about Venus in Libra. Don't whatever you do, don't drop your guard. Don't drop your guard with Venus in Libra. It can be very aggressive and very dangerous. So just be careful. And that is the energy for the week. I wish I could sit and do horoscopes for you guys right now, but I can't. I'm going to pack up. I'll be back in an hour. And when I'm back in an hour, then we'll do the readings. Because I have a bunch of... because I got to do Casey's reading and TJ and all that. So I'll be back in an hour and I'll do it. Oh my God, Libra definitely knows what's going on. Libra's a smart sign. Really smart sign. All right, so this is the astrology. This is what it looks like in the sky. For those who haven't seen it yet, there's a link in the description box. For those who haven't seen it yet, there's a link in the description box, and I'll show it to you right now. And this is I can't show you guys, I want to show you guys my GoFundMe, but I can't show you guys who donated because there are a bunch of anonymous donators here. Oh, good. This here, and this is my GoFundMe. I'm in a legal situation. I'm having a relationship problem in Chicago right now. I've had a tremendous amount of help from the Sunnysiders. Thank you very much. I'm close to my goal. I was able to hire the first lawyer, but I really do have to get to 3,500 because I do have another lawyer I have to hire next week. So it's getting expensive here. And this is it. And this is it. So, and everybody in my astrology class knows what's going on. I'm having a legal dispute with SLC. We're getting divorced, and I have to finalize my immigration to the United States. With my sponsor having seemingly gone insane. I don't want to say bad news, but maybe I shouldn't have said that. I apologize for saying something like that. But I have a legal dispute with SLC, and I also have to finalize my immigration to the United States. So I need a bunch of legal help right now. I'm staying in a hostel until the end of next week. And so, the readings are a little bit tricky right now. And that's what I'm going through. This is my GoFundMe. There's a link in the description box probably. And please help, guys. I really Really, really, really need the help right now. It has gone way over the top insane what I'm happening. And that's the deal. Hey, Sue, thanks for donating, Sue. I super appreciate it. I'm going to be back in an hour. I just got to go to the library and set up where it's a little quiet, and I'll do some readings there. And because I'm bugging everybody here, and you know I talk so loud, and these guys have been really appreciative. Not been really sweet. Oh, thanks, Wolf Mother. That's really sweet. You like it? Hey, did you guys like this? You guys like when I do the horoscopes, the astrology like this? Show you what's going on in the sky? It's fun, isn't it? I like doing it. It's fun. The tricky part is the sidereal and the sidereal and the tropical don't really line up when you look in the sky in the charts. But then SunnySide Astrology, like my astrology, is more planet to planet house astrology. I use more Vedic yogas in my astrology as opposed to, I don't know what the fuck other people do anymore. I've been doing this for so long, I really have no the fuck idea what other people do anymore. But that's the approach. And it's fun to look in the sky to do it. It's really fun. It's a nice stage in life that we're going through. But we're gonna, let's make sure I don't get too far out there, right? If you guys ever get confused in anything I'm saying, or if I get too lippy, right? Just bring me back, because I have a tendency to really take it far, and you guys are like, so. But I think this little thing of looking at the chart and then showing you is kind of fun. And sometimes I can't wait till Christmas. Christmas is going to be awesome because there's an astrological thing where the three kings descend and then rise again. It's going to be really cool. Christmas, when we do this for Christmas, cool, and we'll do it for Halloween and stuff. Thanks, Shrills. That's really sweet. And I got to go figure out how to unban Jeesh. So, there's a bunch of Sunnysiders I'm trying to unban and I can't find them. Oh, if you're a Sunnysider that was banned in the last couple of years, and you want to be unbanned on the channel, you have to send me an email, because I really can't find you unless I directly search your name. So you're going to have to send me your username if you want to be unblocked. But if from here on in, if I ban you from here on in moving out, you're not getting unbanned. You're not ever getting unblocked. No more bullshit. Absolutely no more bullshit. Well, the readings are either PayPal. Wolf Mother, the readings are either PayPal or Super Chat. PayPal is the best, but don't pay anything until I'm back online, or it's going to get